Been a while already, feel comfy watching your stream again, haha.
Wonderful.
This is B-Quad. Arriving shortly at LZ.
Not even in game yet. What are you guys doing? Holy crap, chaotic. Again, 25, right? You're ridiculous. And Shaman with 10? I'm still getting some stuff sorted. I can't even keep up with this. Thank you guys. Also, I think I saw Unify Self 10 months, was it? Let me get this stuff done. You guys are ridiculous. Right off the bat, I'm not even ready for this. Not that I ever am. Alright, make sure we're on Streamlabs. Cool, we're good to go. Yeah, thank you, Shaman, for the 10. Chaotic for the 25. The Unify between that. I don't want to miss anybody. Speppo, thank you for the follow as well. Yeah, thank you so much, everybody. Holy crap, you're all ridiculous. Artsy, thank you for the 2 months. Welcome back.
Hey Jedi, really happy to be here today, can't wait to see this stream.
Nice. Skitty now own 4 Czech design machine guns. This is going to be fun trying to rebuild all of them. You're going to overwhelm yourself with machine guns. Ridiculous. Yeah, so, alright, we got that sorted. Let's boot up. Oh, I forgot to change one last thing. I want to get off of my modded branch of H3, so give me 2 seconds while I remedy that. I wanted to do that, but you guys went crazy before I even got a chance to. So, hello, good morning. I am a bit earlier. If you weren't around last night when we were streaming, we were testing out some custom mods, actually. But Lady Jedi and I have a appointment at a car dealership a little bit early in the afternoon. So I have to get done with this, so I'm starting a little bit early today. My raid isn't until run... Holy crap. Leatherneck, thank you. My run isn't until tomorrow, so we're going to practice some today. Thank you for the 2, Leather. Thank you, thank you. But yeah, we're gonna get some practice in a little bit earlier today, and I'm gonna be done a little bit earlier as well. So thank you for still joining. Let me get this all sorted, and then we should be good to launch past that. Cool. Thank you, thank you. Yeah, Jess, we were testing one that we made. It worked out pretty well. We had the two different ones. There was the time bump and then the time stop. The bump worked really well. The stop needs some tweaking, but I want to have them both working in some capacity, which there's some math that's happening from one that breaks the other. So I have a little bit of work to do there, but it was a resounding success. But yeah, cool. Anyway, what's up, Tritty? Hello. Oh, Chaotic, you gotta take it easy. Your bank's gonna call you again. Truly appreciated, seriously. I cannot thank you enough. All of you. Chaotic, you've been ridiculous the last couple of months. Ridiculous. So yeah, we have Seed 5. Let me check real quick in the Discord to see if I even know who I am up against, so that we can get an idea if I have to practice on one hit or not. I'm gonna bring up the goulash bracket if it's even there. First to worst, bear with me. Alright, so there's the streams, there's the goulash bracket sign up, here's the bracket in general, okay. Come back. Oh, this is gonna do this every time. Every time. Wish it would actually save that setting. 2 seconds. Alright, there's that. Get over to our bracket and see where the heck I'm at. So we have tabs at the bottom, right? There's goulash. We are 3B, so this should be us. That was putter. I think this will be us. Am I in this one? Alright, I'm up against Delta 5 actual. Standard spawn lock. Last time, 141 pre-multiplier. Or post-multiplier. So I think we should be able to get... Should be able to do alright with that. Standard spawn locks. So we'll stick with that. I know, I think if we got onto the next one, Dugar wanted to do a gentleman's agreement on what we actually ran, but cool. We'll just do standard spawn lock, and it's Seed 5 if putter is... Putter's gonna be working. How long do you have until the new chaotic stuff? So I'm hoping I have some things to figure out in the mods. It's gonna be a few weeks. I'm gonna need to bother Frit and whatnot to get this stuff working. But it involves spawning things from the player's position on the fly. So give me a little while. I'll update as I make some progress. But again, I am a super big noob when it comes to programming. So it will take me a little while. Alright, Ori, Seed 5, spawn lock standard. Take our item spawner off. If you want to make things actually work, don't ask Frit. Hey, Frit's been a lot of help. Frit's been very excited to help teach, and part of that is things have been done for me, which hasn't helped learn in certain ways, but other ways, just keeping things clean and whatnot. It's nice because there's multiple people giving solutions, which helps me grasp better. But we're getting there. We are getting there. If I'm able to actually load and put a mod in myself, I call that a win. So yeah, today we are mostly focusing on some Ori runs to get ready for the tournament run tomorrow at noon. If I get a couple good runs in and I feel good about it, I may hop over to the modded branch for a few moments. There's also a new voice pack that Tritty got made that I want to try out. I have not done just yet. But we got absolutely just screwed on this opener. Yeah, I have not installed that yet. There we go, 1 point bolt. Either way, it would have stunk, but at least we have a little bit more going on here. We'll make it work. Anything better than that? Red flare, absolutely not. Do. Yeah, terrible rolls. Can there be a mod where the Sosic voice lines are only the gross coughs? You could probably make that happen rather easily, because you can replace those. You would just have to pull that one file out and make it... I'm assuming it pulls from a pool of them for each, so you just have to make that the only one available in every class. Or category, however it's set up. The proper terminology is there.
Interfacing with system node.
Yeah, I see. We're going out to pick up, there's a hatchback Subaru that I've been trying to keep an eye out for. And one popped up about an hour away from us. And Lady Jedi wants to learn how to drive stick. Plus, she got rid of her hatchback a few years ago. She had a Focus. And just hasn't quite had the same love for her current Crosstrek, so this is going to be a solution to both of those. I absolutely love the look of those hatchbacks. There we go, cool. So that's why we're streaming a bit early today. So we're gonna go finalize paperwork on that. Yep, it is a 2014.
Advance to next system node and take it.
I'll just see if I can pull a picture up at some point. It's a 2014 hatchback WRX. I think it's like the mid trim package because it has the has a couple STI bits on it in the moonroof, but it's like the what do they call it, silica blue. It looks more like a purple. The funny thing about it is the original person who owned it painted the brakes to try to look like my Subi, that bright yellow, the acid green. Doesn't look terrible, but you can tell that somebody painted them. And then the second owner never bothered to change that. And the second owner actually is a friend of a friend, so I got to find out some additional information. But yeah, we're going there. Hopefully my coolant testing kit arrives before we get there and I can knock them down a little bit in price, but super stoked. It's like a bucket list model. Hey, nice to get a pistol, right? Thank you, MDEP, for the bits. Thank you, thank you. Any movie suggestions while you're back in the hospital? Oh my, what kind of movies do you like? I've heard some decent things about Mortal Kombat. I kind of want to check that out. I've not watched a whole bunch in a long while. It has been a long time. Yo, what's up, First to Worst?
What's that?
Hello, hello. Who's running today? Who'd you just finish up with? Looks like we're good here. I swear this is the only seat I played yesterday, too. Even though it was on random. Hey, Marcel. Not too bad. I am learning every day with the coding stuff, so that's the important thing. I have to keep up with it. And force myself to keep learning to stay interested. If I can do that, we'll be doing some cool stuff. Putty did a limited one-hit, nice. Yeah, Mortal Kombat came out yesterday. Probably could have shotgunned that and saved some time. Hey Ghost Ninja, this is Operator Ori, Seed 5, standard health spawn lock. We got some terrible rolls off the start here. Yeah, I'm just gonna be running this character for a good bit, at least to start. Because I didn't practice at all. Meant to last night, but we got carried away with the mods.
What's that?
Sure we keep it fed. Come on. Gotta save an extra second there.
Data extracted. 4 override tokens found.
Oh yeah, Tritty, I haven't downloaded it all yet. I did see you updated that, so I'll be sure to grab the newest version. Yeah, very quick for the weapons I have. I'm trying to switch off to that shotgun. We're really low capacity here. That's the big thing. What did I eat for breakfast? I had a Frosted Flakes cereal bar, and I'm halfway through a Chaotic Monster, so nothing healthy. Sadly.
That's a doozy.
Lady Jedi tried to get me to have some cereal, but I had already had my cereal bar, so... I had hot fries, too.
Oh, that's what's going on over here.
Can't forget about the Andy Caps hot fries.
So do I.
I do not recommend anything I eat for breakfast. Currently in the middle of remaking Worst City. Nice. With more props, performance, and lights. You seem to be really nailing getting the performance down on those maps. That's awesome. I'm so stoked that Anton, like, put out all that info to help make the performance better for modders.
Override token found.
Constant stream of just stuff coming to this from all you guys. It's ridiculous.
Someone is giving birth in the bed next to me. It's so loud.
Oh my goodness. Do you have headphones in? Or is this playing via speaker? Because that'd be funny if they were able to hear the redeem off that. I don't know. Got breakfast from the ice cream truck. Trust me, my diet habits are terrible, so whatever I say I eat or I have had for food, eat the opposite. Would be the smart thing to do. Thank you for the follow. Let's see in this door. Thought I grabbed a shotgun, but it was an axe. Thank you for the follow, Sendrax70. Hello, hello, welcome. Found a new tool that improves performance. Just a lot of work. Well, the best things usually take a good bit of effort. So, hopefully it's worth it in the end. What are my thoughts of pineapple on pizza?
Wonderful.
Personally sounds a bit gross. I'm not a fan of fruits in general, so I wouldn't eat it. I guess I kind of get the sweetness of that in mixture with the sauce. The sauce would have to be the right kind of sauce. That's my final answer. It could work, but it depends on the rest of the pizza. Alright, we will just stick with... Let's go to do two-shot burst here.
System node. Hold this position.
40 hours improving performance on Worst City. That is quite the investment of time. I think I had, like, always, the 45. I did not roll additional ammo for this. I am terrible. I think I already have, like, probably 10 hours just fighting, trying to get my first mod even to load. So bad with this gun. Are you kidding me? This is not a good run. Nope, it is not. Are you kidding? That was a terrible, terrible set of encryptions.
Analyzing system.
Way not prepared for that wave to spawn. Too much talking.
Check this out.
Yeah, it is just the first. I need to get a bit more in the zone though. Not ready for these harder waves to pop up. Also, the last ones I was playing would have been pretty much, well, seriously would have been the limited ammo ones, and they are much more forgiving when it comes to the nodes. Probably should just keep this on single, actually.
Advancing to next system lane.
Past the stage of trying to figure things out and can do the tedious things in peace. Yeah, that's half of the fight, really, is getting that workflow down. Once you get that down, that helps a lot. Half the trick, I think, is doing it consistently enough to not forget anything. That's what I keep doing with Blender, is I'm like, oh, I feel like animating. I'm gonna do a whole new weapon rig, and then I forget every step of the process and have to relearn it because I do it once every 3 months. So, this last time that I went through, I did it 4 or 5 times on purpose, just to try to help it stick a little bit. But Blender has some weird, like, origin issues whenever using inheritance that makes it, considering looking into a different one to try and animate from, terrible. Yeah, we need to warm up. This is way early. This is way early. Didn't even use my health weenie. Shoo. Terrible. Barbecue chicken pizza. Yeah, I should have used the weenie. I wasn't even paying attention to my health. Talking too much this morning. It's all those darn subs. Thank you.
Uplink successful. Target system detected.
Snaps.
Take it.
Schnaps Zilla Killer. Thank you, thank you. It took me a while to try to grasp that. Alright, actual serious run here. I'm gonna try to not run my mouth so much. Unica. Yeah, I'm usually not a sociable person either. It takes me like weeks or months to warm up to people.
Override token.
I prefer keeping to myself, but it has been long enough on here that I'm actually used to it now. At least with y'all, the group of y'all, Ians and whatnot.
Well, I can't hear over what sounds like someone actually passing away. Have a good stream, will watch the VOD, but my god, birth sounds so bad.
Hopefully it goes past quickly, Tim. Oh my.
Interfacing.
Thanks for stopping by. I hope you're getting and feeling better soon.
Analyzing system.
Literal Jesus. Much better starting weapon. That was a quick grab. Could just be the 3 then. Almost. Got too aggressive on the shooting there.
Hold successful. Data extracted. 3 override tokens found.
Great kid! Don't get
Advance to
cocky!
next system node and take it.
Yeah, that third one I could have had on the first shot had I not been so aggressive. The recoil on these revolvers, no matter what. Oh, and I have a shotgun.
Override token found.
3-point SMG, we're not going to get a better roll. Dear Lord, we are not going to get a better roll than that. That is a fantastic one. Full auto. And what do we get for bullet? Tracers I will take. Perfect. Oh no. Hopefully it wasn't a serious injury, Tim. That's never a fun one. Like the cropping of the camera. Yeah, it's been something I was wanting to do for a while, but you haven't noticed I am a very behind what I want to do person on when it comes to my content. Time is harder and harder to come by, but the other night I was feeling kind of unsatisfied with every game I was trying to play, so I put some time into doing the new intro with the slow-mo and decided to finally work on cropping the camera since it just takes up too much space. So my using a mod to spin the revolver around, Jess is right, it's up on the it depends on what you're control scheme is, but they'll know better than me if it's streamlined. But yeah, that is up on the touchpad for me. There's a couple other revolver-esque weapons that will do it too, plus lever actions.
Interfacing with system node. Hold this position. Analyzing
Shoo.
system.
Come on, colliders. See you, Tim. Sounds like one heck of a thing to try to sleep through. And with the smoke. Some CSGO Negev reloads happening here. Fire one shot. Reload the drum.
Encryption.
Almost out. Man, not accurate today.
Advancing to next system layer. Analyzing
Mag was like, people need me. Because yeeting him is just too fun. More Ocelot redeemables. I'm always good for that. Just really want to get good ones there with that. I rolled this in the last spawn lock? I can't remember. Or if it was my limited ammo that I got the QC9. This is such... This should not be in the 3-point category with this magazine. It really should not be.
swarm encryption.
Should not have cared about them. They're not gonna hurt me that badly. Oh my.
Data extracted.
Shouldn't they be in like a separate area?
Core override tokens
And
found.
why they have people recovering from
Advance to next system
groin
layer.
injuries next to the
Maintain.
births? It seems a little bit odd.
Tis only a flesh wound.
Goodness. The Mag 7 is in the 5-point shotgun. It's a balance that the SMG is the best roll. Is that how the real balance is? See, that's like the 6-point battle rifle just shouldn't exist at all. I don't think it's worth it in any capacity to ever roll that. You're better to save those points to try to roll another category to something else. I'd rather have a 3-point SMG, even if it is a Keter or something. Because you're just getting more overall lead to pump down. Like, unless you have absolutely nothing else and you're coming up on hold 5 and you need to deal with those round enders, the heavily armored ones. But otherwise, that's just such a hard roll to justify. I did not know the Mag 7 was in that shotgun roll. That seems a bit mean. What's up, comrade? You're not worth it compared to the ARs, yeah. Yeah, it's just the mag capacity on them is so painful. That's what I struggle with. What do you give us? Hollows. I'm gonna stick with my tracers. Good, good. I feel so rusty at this game this week. But I'm going to blame the fact that I'm up much earlier than normal. Or at least in VR, much earlier than normal. Who's going head-to-head today? If you're still here, Putter. You said there was a head-to-head happening at noon. Is there a drum Glock mag? Yeah, I believe that there was one added.
Hardened encryption detected.
That was a quick one.
Encryption neutralized.
Oh, Wily and Death Muncher. That'll be a good run. Holy crap.
System layer.
Wow.
Analyzing system.
So you like doing those side by side on stream then? That'll be a good run. Those are some big names. Death Muncher's always on the boards. Did he win the last? I can't remember. I've seen it a couple times where they've played. And yeah. Just so much more aggressive. Understand why people call my mode of playing boring after watching other people do some anti-sentry. Just being as aggressive as possible.
Encryption neutralized.
Come on with the reload.
Advancing.
The only reason you're in the tournament is to make sure he doesn't win again. Okay, yeah, he did win.
Analyzing system.
Oh man. Yeah, that's gonna be a good run then. Look at the one hits spawn lock board for Ori before the next run. They're right next to each other. So at what point do people stop getting knocked down to the goulash? Has that already happened in past, or do they still have a second chance? There were like, I did not understand. There's so many brackets and weeks coming on to the actual spreadsheet. I got kind of lost with what was happening towards the end there.
Hold successful. Data extracted.
Everyone's talking about the tournament, and you're here because guns go burr.
Tokens found.
It's all good. It's the main reason I
Advance to
play.
next system node and take it.
Get to shoot cool guns, right? I was hoping I can at least sweep one of them. Oh, did I? That's strange. Not sure what happened there. 6-point AR, good roll. Don't know if we want to just save for a larger one at this point. What's up, Wessam? Hopefully, I hope I get some good rolls. I've had a couple rough ones, and I had a couple rough runs in the first tournament. It's been pretty forgiving so far this time. I know I've gotten some drum mags early on. Still bummed. The 64-point difference, was it, between me and my last opponent? Always forget his name.
Override token found.
So bad with remembering people's online monikers.
Bonk.
Alright, tracers again, so nothing good there. 6-point AR. This is going to be hold 4, so we are going to have to deal with some round enders with no AP. We roll 6, that leaves us with 6, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Rolling things away, I could probably get away with an 11-point. Let's go take a chance on that. You have a problem? What would Anton think of the Desert Tech MDR? I'm not familiar with. 9 months, Archibaldimus. Thank you so much for the 9 months and the Yeethaw. Welcome back. How are you? I'll take that. We didn't get the big boy mags, but I'll take that. Move you. Shotgun that's never been touched. What am I doing? You can go here. You can go here. Maybe we get some better ammo for it at least. And I need to unspin. Holy crap. Can't zoom in how you want because Windows Movie Maker. Oh, you need to program something actually designed for people over the age of 3. Is it DaVinci is the name of, DaVinci? There's a free program called DaVinci, I think, that does some decent editing. But yeah, Resolve. They have a free version that's not terrible. Maybe try checking that out. here for our ammo spawn. Nice. White tips. That is what we wanted. Come back. Still trying to get used to these new tac reloads with tearing that out instead of just popping it.
Analyzing system.
Taking a little bit yet. I do like the feel of it. Still on the fence with rocking the mags in though. Might want to just... Oh, no. Come on. What do we get up here? Anything? Good cover.
Wonderful.
Yeah, I just have to use the rocking mags in a little bit more. I haven't done it enough yet. I just don't want to lose so much control of like actually having the mag go in. But as the game's gotten a bit more developed, we've moved towards that direction anyway, it feels like. Like back in the day, we used to have to line up the actual individual shells when it came to revolvers. What a mess that was, trying to get the actual bullets to go in for the cylinder. That was something else. Thank you for the follow, by the way, Cosmic Bay. Didn't mean to miss you. Where are we at? Thank you for the follow as well. Jake G. Shep. The baby's crying. Oh man. Yeah, the rocking mags in is AK only. I didn't mean about this guy. Right now it's only on the AKM and AK Tactical. So it's not even implemented across all of them. But yeah, I haven't spent a whole ton of time with it. I have not. And sometimes they still just kind of poop out. Those changes should be across everything, I think. Could have been better. Whatever. 4600. Cool.
Data extracted. 5 override tokens.
What's up, Ty?
Advance to next system node and take it.
Girlfriend sleeping on the floor while you're in the hospital for groin-related things, and there's birth being given in the bed next to you. That sounds like an event. Stupid AP. Do what I ask. Come on. What do we get? Ooh, nade launcher. I think I will pass on that one. White tips were good here.
Oh crap, I really need to get my taxes done.
Just a normal night in Australia. What kind of gun is this? This is the 553 Commando, right? 552, sorry. I thought 553. One more to check. This is an 8 or a 10-point roll. 10-point roll. We have a suppressor there as well. Come on. A little bit picky.
What's that?
Probably get rid of that shotgun. Picky reload. Let's check and see what the last one has for us.
Over there.
Yeah, just irons. How long is the Rotwieners campaign roughly? If you're using the teleporters, it's not that bad. I wouldn't say it's a single playthrough. Look at this. Trying to rip us off.
Why do I always get the
Walking into the guarded hold.
What's that?
Just lackadaisically. Leave it to me. Maybe like... Depends on locomotion methods too. There's a lot of walking around. If you get that down, you could probably get through it in like 6 hours maybe. It's been a long time since I've been through it too, so my sense of time with it would be quite off.
What was up with that black rectangle? I really wonder what vegans think of this whole situation.
Oh, I mean,
Check this out.
single playthrough as in like single sitting. You have to like jump back in. My fault. If that came across incorrectly. You can't like consume that entire run in one go. I like going through it in like arcade sense, but yeah, I don't, even in that way too, I can agree. Kind of a one and done thing. At least for now. I don't have a reason to like go back and revisit it too aggressively. There was like one thing I didn't do. Alright, let's go roll that big boy AR. It's under an hour to get the ending without doing quests. So if you're doing all the little side stuff, it'd be more and more. I mean, it was that mode was very weak the first year that it came out. It felt very bland and empty in a sense, and I was kind of let down by that. But what it ended up becoming was so much better. The ACR, man, why does it do this to me? Tombstone mags with nowhere to put them. I'm not even gonna bother with him. Let's do this. This is such a lame roll to get. But yeah, I was really happy whenever the second iteration came out because it brought that so much more to life. And I appreciate all the work that went into it, for sure. There's our AP. We will take that. At least we have some AP for this, even if it is single shot. We get that suppressor? I could get that suppressor just to have it. Why the heck not? Oh, plus Jerry. Yeah, the entire Jerry thing. Oh, nice. Perfect. Let's put on our garbage rifle. Yeah, I think a lot of the inside joke stuff was the best there. Like the Anton's typical commentary on things. I liked the level. I wish we would have seen more done with that geometry. But I realize it's tough to draw. And that is a little bit now on the older side. I don't know where I want to be for this. This sucks. No cover that I considered good here. So, I always do my best to look at anything that's released for this game through an indie viewpoint. The Anton wears very many hats whenever he puts this together. Come on. Knew he's around there somewhere. So you don't want the entire bag of hot chips right before bed. Nope, you want to instead have hot fries for breakfast. We've been over that today. We have been over that. Breakfast of champs. To just yeeted himself off of the top of that. Come on. I almost shot that guy by accident. Come on. So bad.
Well, in just gonna sad.
Encryption neutralized.
Just gonna watch.
Advancing
I am
to
still
next
parched.
system.
Yeah, I gotta do it.
Analyzing system.
Anton's writing is tongue-in-cheek at times. I mean, for the most part, yes. Anton is Anton. I think like a lot of that stuff is really strong, actually. He's funny. Like the stuff that he brings in is funny. The Sosics are just straight up funny. The way that he morphed the lines for Meat Fortress is funny. The interactions, like the Meat Miss scene, I thought was hilarious at times. The commercials and whatnot, just funny. And it's so hard to do funny in a good way. And I think it stayed funny. Like, there's something so timeless about the Sosigs and just their stupidity. Their lines are just ambiguous enough to still be goofy. And even a lot of the stuff in Raw Wieners
Encryption detected.
falls into that category. Oh, would you shoot accurately for once?
Encryption neutralized.
No full auto. I probably could have used... I hate this room. No full auto. That was worth it. 135.
Override tokens found.
Probably would not have been enough to be
Advance
worth
the
it
next
there.
system node and take
You guys are up into the 139s
Returning to
for the
interface.
score here. That's ridiculous. Yeah, I know. My aiming is off. It is. I'm just gonna blame the giant plastic bottle suppressor. I don't really care for the ACR. Granted, that's not an excuse because it should do everything I need it to. Especially with as AP rounds, but... Alright, I'm gonna grab a drink real quick. I think I have a water out. I do. Catch up with chat for a second. I'll get my hydrate redeems out of the way. What should you have for lunch? Something good. I think we're gonna have Permani Bros today. No full auto in buildings. So is the deal for the goulash that you can't get back into the main bracket? I think you should be able to, right, Putter? Like, you could make your way back up to it. There's one person, is it, that's who's gonna do it? Or there's a specific round where people, like, they have to fight them again. You do it at the very end? Okay. How do I manage the cord for the headset? So I am just using turn signal to keep myself unwound. I don't have any kind of pulley system. That always seemed kind of excessive for me. And I don't know how well it'll come across in the camera. But what I do is I have my PC down here. I kind of have the cable run under it and to the side so that I'm getting as much of a length of that as I can instead of having it tied up or bent in a weird way. So that mixed with just living with an index and a Vive cable the entire time, I don't mind it anymore. Wireless would be welcomed, but I really, the times that it has bothered me is so minimal at this point. I prefer having the direct connection. I hate wireless internet. It's too lossy. And then whenever I did have the TP cast or even using Oculus Link, let alone I haven't tried Virtual Desktop. I know Virtual Desktop does it well, but I can notice the compression. Those things bother me, so. Do I wear shoes? Nope, just socks. Wi-Fi is so bad once you get on Ethernet. Yeah, just as somebody who has to run a network that primarily relies on people connecting via wireless, I just wish everything was wired forever. Like, I don't know how people do any kind of virtual video meetings
Target system detected.
over wireless
Take it.
and expect to have any decent experience. Like, sending video over a network is already a terrible thing. And once you add wireless into it, it just compounds the problem, in my opinion. It's got quite the tight cone. Boom, boom, 1 point pistol. Gold 1911. Haven't seen you in a while. Manny's does sound good. Yes, yes. Wireless mice are almost there. I do have my Logitech. I forget which model. If it's a 703, the light speed. I do like that. I did have a different. I think my Corsairs. Or I had an older wireless one at one point that I didn't really care for. Wireless headsets I'm done with. I am back to wired on that. I prefer having a nice comfy studio pair with a wired mod mic. I'm done with any of that crap. But the mouse has been good. I've really enjoyed my Logitech wireless mouse. And I like the, hopefully at some point they make a mouse pad that's a bit more affordable that charges it instead of having to plug it in. But even the battery life is like a week. If I remember to plug it in once a week, I'm good. So thank you for the follow, Yelts Cox.
Analyzing system.
Shadow Cloud Gaming. I don't know if it's just because I'm getting older or what, but I'm just generally against any like streamed games like PlayStation Now, things that are hosted and rendered across the internet and sent to you. Stadia. Like, I understand the sentiment of trying to make it more accessible for others to actually play games when they don't have proper machines. That is a good idea, but I just don't think that it's
3 override tokens.
a pleasant experience.
Advance to next system node and take it.
And I'm like, Stadia was for other reasons too. I don't think Google is the company to do that. From a hardware and just like infrastructure standpoint, yeah, but when it comes down to like keeping up with things, no, they just don't. They don't know what's going on. Not in the gaming world, what people actually expect out of a gaming experience, and that's a whole other spiel. Whole other spiel. I have like 1,000 hours of watch time on YouTube. Holy crap. This is the first time coming to the streams. Got me to purchase a VR headset and into H3VR. Thank you for stopping by and watching so much. 1,000 hours? You guys are all ridiculous for actually watching that much, or at all, in my opinion. But thank you for the kind words. Glad you decided to stop by. Probably would be more if I actually uploaded more often, right? Right? Jedi when no upload.
Override token found.
If I could just have like another 3 days to the week, I might be better off. Plus P, FMJ, will definitely help out. Don't need the pistol roll. Yeah, this is where at least we didn't get the drums this time, so it's making me try a little bit harder.
Wonderful.
Thank you for the follow. Alright, just the 3. What am I doing? Expecting more. Thank you, JB Daddy, for the follow.
Wonderful.
And Jackson JS, Univalve Sparrow, thank you for the follows.
Wonderful.
I'm always curious about that. There always seems to be small bursts. If it's like Twitch's algo sending me to a certain group of people at a certain time, or just coincidence. Breakfast Boy, thank you for the follow as well. Welcome, welcome, everybody. I think we're about to actually hit 13,000 for follows, which is ridiculous. Always considered 10K on Twitch to be a pretty significant deal. Should have got closer there.
Advancing to next system lane.
Should all advocate for the 4-day work week. I am on board with that. My personal opinion is that we as humans are working exponentially more than ever before, capable of more as a person because of advances in technology and just efficiency in general, knowledge, shared knowledge. We should be able to get enough done in 4 days and give us more of our lives back. That is a big agree from me. But being halfway through my 30s, it always feels like it's just going to be part of the never get to retire gang. More weekend, more H3, right? Switch weekends and weekdays around. I like how you think.
Advance to next system node and take.
Time to find
I don't know. Nothing would get done then. 2 days. This would be a busy 2 days. What would a Jedit character be like in H3? Only the most obnoxious to reload things. Constant waves of enemies. I would encourage akimbo somehow. I'd always wanted to actually take a dive. Hopefully now that I've started looking into things, I can try my hand at a character at some point.
Override token found.
I could still roll something better for him, and we did. Cool.
What's that?
AP Incen. Yep, plush breeze are more pressure. Putting up a poll for what? Yeah, plus P's are because the calibers are so old, the guns of that time, both the guns themselves and the casings of the ammunition actually, I've heard, couldn't handle, or could only handle so much. And now that we have better metallurgy, we can expect more out of the guns and the casing. So put steel casing on them. We have better barrels that can handle more pressure for those same calibers, and we can get more interesting, more powerful rounds through them. I just always struggle with, like, on the fly. I can see the word in my mind, but am I actually saying that right? I don't think I'm actually saying that right.
Interfacing with system node. Hold this position. Analyzing system.
Real character plus gore mods. So, yeah. I literally, no joke, I literally think this game would lose a large portion of its audience and charm the moment that happens. You would definitely get a different kind of audience in here, but where is always behind me? There is a certain just something about there not being human targets, and the breadth of reasons as to why.
Analyzing system.
Like, not even from a, like, you don't want to, Anton doesn't want you shooting people kind of sense. The fact that he's an indie developer and making that look good is a whole other thing. Like, the amount of man hours that would have to go into, like, these Sosigs are able to move in such interesting ways and act as the AI that they are because they don't have legs to worry about. They just hop. They just kind of scoot across. Whereas you would have to have all kinds of blended animations for them doing all these interesting movements. Or they're gonna look just weird. Like, it's the same reason to just do it. Terrible runs. Same reason there's no hands in the game, because it's a large amount of man hours to make that happen for an individual gun. Multiply that times all the guns that are in the game. You're adding extra workload to every other gun that comes into the game, so. Blood Trail I'd seen. I think I have a key for that. But I haven't tried that yet. And really, for me, VR, like, I'm all about the gore stuff in games. I played Soldier Fortune 2 and was like so stoked that you could take a knife to somebody's face and, like, well, look, you're poking out individual parts. Here's their tongue. From a technical standpoint, I enjoy those things. But in VR, it feels weird. Something just feels weird about it. If it's Uncanny Valley or not, I'm not sure. But one of the main reasons Blade and Sorcery just doesn't do it for me. Mechanically, a very interesting game. The melee feels very satisfying, but
Data extracted.
just this odd stabbing a soulless
5
person,
override tokens found.
not for me.
Advance to next system.
Yeah, Double
layer
Helix was
complete.
nuts. The gore in Double Helix, back whenever that first came out, was unparalleled. Like, I loved putting the infinite ammo mods on and doing the dual Uzis, and you could just literally shoot somebody and they would disintegrate. It was so goofy.
Override token found.
6-point AR, we'll see. We're a little bit good at the moment because we have these APs. Yeah, Gorn is different. Gorn has that, again, whimsical kind of thing to it. It's the cartoonish violence. So I think they're getting away with it a little bit more because of that. The focus doesn't seem to be really on the violence. It adds to the weight of the damage you do. But I liked Gorn. Gorn was a good early VR experience. What did we even get out of that one? I didn't even check. It has been a long time since I've been in that game, though. Bolts. So this is going to be, what, hold 4. But when we roll at 6-point, we should still be good on points, so we could probably roll that AR and not really do too poorly. Manhunt was one of your favorite gory games. That was definitely one of my more anticipated ones back then. Boy, that caused a kerfuffle and a half, didn't it? That was quite the series. Was there a... Did the Wii version ever come out? Because I remember people being up in arms because they actually wanted you to have the Wiimotes and you have to pull the wire back and stuff, and they were like, you can't do that. And like, here we are, how many years later, with VR, where it's infinitely worse. Yeah, I've never done any of the mods for Blade and Sorcery. I heard that really does prop the game up a good bit. And despite my name, I really don't have any desire to give them a shot, even with the lightsabers and whatnot. Did I not? Good job.
Time to file my.
Interfacing with system node.
Oh, wrong way.
Hold this position.
Should we go up and forward this time? Thank you.
Analyzing system.
Two out of 2. Rockstar's working on a AAA VR title.
Encryption detected.
Bully I never got through.
Encryption.
Yeah, Bully I think I just missed the boat on that one. I've never had a chance to really appreciate it since.
Next system layer.
Is that available on PC in any fashion?
Analyzing system.
I've never really even looked into it.
Got any aspirin?
Rockstar's made some pretty, like, over-the-line stuff over the years, too. If anybody's familiar with State of Emergency. That was, like, the one that was at the video rental store that was like, yeah, you need your parents to, like, come in and say it's alright to rent that one. Like,
Encryption detected.
who thought it was a good idea to greenlight that as a game?
Encryption.
Only 4? Interesting.
Advancing to next system layer.
Bully's on Steam? I might have to check that out.
Analyzing system.
Ooh, I see some hard bullet. I think I did pop into that. I got sent a key for that. Yeah, they were starting to get into the uncanny territory with their enemies as well.
That's a doozy.
And they were relying on the slow-mo. Pretty heavily too. I think I was only in like the test scene for that, but I do have that game. I think they're one of the ones who just keep sending me emails, and I just decided to redeem the key to see if it would make them stop. I've had some mobile game, like, I don't know, it looks like a battle royale Fortnite ripoff thing, kinda. Apparently it's been out for a while, but they've been pestering me constantly recently. Luckily I can't even remember the name, so. What's up, Shot in the Dark? Yeah, Plasma, maybe after we finish this, how much do we have left? We're an hour in. Just trying to get my mind wrapped back around the order for the holds and whatnot here for the run tomorrow, so we can mess with the mods a little bit after this run. 8-point battle, not terrible. Yeah, exactly, employer. And like having this game be more about the guns than the actual act of what you're doing with them, I think really helps. Like, it's just, they're hot dogs. They still give you something nice and juicy to shoot at, but you don't feel like I've always had that with the more recent like Uncharted's and whatnot. Like, how many people has Nathan Drake killed? Holy crap. And just, this is how we're gonna solve everything. I understand they're shooting at you, but man, at some point you would be like, all right, I might actually just enjoy doing this. And I feel kind of weird about it. Just from like trying to empathize with the character. I don't know. There's also just those who don't think that hard about it, and they just want to play the games. Such is the burden. Where are you gonna fit other than nowhere? Almost. Need you. And then you just saved my life, sorry. Okay, we need to roll ammo for this before we go anywhere. Socix being uber silly with their looks and voice lines helps with the non-psycho association. Yes, yes. Yeah, there are so many in Uncharted. Like, I don't know, they just went above and beyond. And part of that is, too, like, a game relying on that as the core. Like, okay, it's just shooting people, and then we're shooting people, and then we're shooting people. When like that's the only interaction you have with the environment, it gets boring and frustrating to me anymore. Like after games like Death Stranding, where it's like, no, like you if you kill anybody, there's a nuke that goes off and the entire area dies. So you walk and deliver packages, but still feeling connected to that environment. Makes me expect some things that are different because we have the processing power and the things that we can pull off visually now. We should be making some more interesting things than just bang bang shooty, which there's still spots for that, for sure. I don't want them to go anywhere. I still want to play Tarkov. I still want to get lost in some like war zone if I have nothing else to do. It's the good tactic of listing lazily to the left in order to avoid getting shot. But yeah, and rant.
Interfacing with system.
I hate this freaking room.
Analyzing system.
It's the agiles, I think, more than anything else that really kill it for me.
It's all gotten so dark now in 2018.
Yep, Uncharted mood from an adventure game to a third-person shooter. Like the first one really had some more like Prince of Persia vibes. Like it was exploration, it was the platforming. I had good memories of 2, but 3 definitely, yeah, there was definitely a more focus on the combat.
Analyzing system.
Investigating.
Even like they really stepped their melee systems up in 2 and 3, and I just don't think it flowed correctly. They could have done so much more interesting things. Are there any movie guns that I'd like to see in H3 that are unlikely to be added? I am a huge fan of the aesthetics of the alien weapons. Holy crap, am I bad? There's more? Where the heck? Terrible. So like the pulse rifle, even just from a sound standpoint, would be fantastic.
Analyzing
I wish AVP2, the old one, was still relevant.
Deadbeat flopping.
Look at those tops of the heads. Come on. Now he's spawning in the middle. Not bad.
hold successful. Data
33. I'm
Five
pretty sure I had 134 last time. Hiccuped a little bit.
Advance to next system node and take it. Returning to interface.
Never understood why people like mechs are such a stupid idea. There was some, like, in real life I can, yeah, it's like nonsensical in a way. But like Titanfall, dude, like that, just that entire idea of having that second level of a fight in a battlefield. And I used to play like, what was it on the Sega Saturn? Gun Griffin, I think it was. So like I have some just childhood memories of putting, goodness, just the most ridiculous weapons and shooting down. Oh, so good. Titanfall 2 is so good. Favorite weapons? I'm always an AK guy recently. I like that AK-12. Was that a mag flip with the Beta C? A little bit. The Tombstone is your favorite. That is a ridiculous favorite weapon. Alright, I feel like I have the general gist of that down. I gotta be a bit more in the zone, so I'm gonna do more practice tomorrow morning. Let's goof around with the mods a little bit more. Let me make sure I have the correct stuff compiled, so will be a moment whilst I make sure my changes from last night were the correct ones. I had some fun with that. Oh no. Shaman, thank you. Thank you for the 5 more gifted. That's 10 today, right? Yeah, I'm gonna turn the slow-mo redeem on. I had to turn that off so people weren't wasting the points. I'm going to have a little bit of a cooldown on it so it's not completely spammed. But yeah, we'll have it turned on. I'm just double checking my code real quick to make sure I had everything proper. Because I know we were messing around towards the end and had goofed with some other things, so let's load up and double check. Do slow motions on space, that's good. Slow down length, good. H is not being used. Do slow motions coming back. Let's actually kick this up. This will increase the time that it takes for it to get back to normal. So that's a good time to redeem that, Skitty. Is that Skitty? Oh no. Raffle hit me with it. Alright, so we've got our build. Let me make sure. I've got to exit out of H3. This will just take a couple seconds. Got to swap my branches around. Rename. No mod. Look, man, settle down. Rename our modded branch. H3. We drive into Delhi. Mods. My slow-mo mod. I should have my repo up. My hooks. Bin, debugged, 35. Switch hooks. I'm gonna overwrite. Cool. Alright, now I just have to start up. Struct bot. Too much stuff on my desktop. Yeah. I really liked that moment last night whenever I just called for help and everybody started pulling down with the the redeems for slow-mo. I went back and watched that. Something else I need to do. You're right. I have to turn those back on. All right, we are going to up the cost a little bit, just so it's a little bit more to pull in. Actually, no, we'll keep it at 50. We'll keep it at 50, but I'm gonna put. Okay, we have to do minutes. Too bad there's no seconds on that. So every 1 minute, that's 50 points. You guys will have to fight over it. And it's enabled. Cool. Make sure you're connected. Make sure H3 boots again. I don't think it'll accept point. I'll try, but I doubt it's gonna. It seems pretty much like it wanted full numbers here. Yeah, no, it won't take a point. So we're stuck with 1 minute. Construct bot has started. Looks very cool to mess with the desktop in VR with that curved monitor. I've been enjoying this more and more as they've developed it. It's been really nice. What is InstructBot? So InstructBot is the tool I'm using to bring the hooks from Twitch over into my mod. So what that is doing is translating, just for those who are curious. It's a paid app. I'm still on the beta or the trial right now, but so we can say it's hooked into it's another mod in my chat, but I can say that I want to run an input and say that I want to press the space key whenever somebody redeems a point that is worth 50 on Twitch, or when somebody subscribes or gifts a sub. So like whenever somebody subs, this is also going to trigger and it's going to override that cooldown as well. So I'm going to be building this out to have a whole bunch of other stuff as I figure it out. I have some hopefully freaking hilarious things planned depending on what I can get to spawn and how I can do this, but that is the main thing. So we're connected. We have to make sure H3 is the target. Somebody want to try and redeem one for me to make sure we're working? So this will be with the actual Twitch one. So this will be a Twitch reward. So there we go. We can see our time counting back up. So our bump has worked. Cool. Awesome. Now to Ricky Random. You can have that end the stream redeem. Actually shut my PC off. I actually could. I forgot about that. That was a big one. Well, that took a long time. Alrighty, Ricky Random. Slow-mo enabled. So yeah, if you haven't been here past couple days, the slow-mo reward on Twitch will bump time down. And there's a 1 minute delay right now.
Take it.
At least to start the chaos off. We can remove that if necessary, but boy, that each through points quickly. Some of the physics-driven weapons like this really don't work well with it. Oh my.
Interfacing with system node.
Yeah, we can't actually
This position.
spin cock the lever actions with it.
Using system.
So I'm curious because I've not seen it from this end, does the redeemable not show up while it's unredeemable? I'm assuming.
Static encryption detected. Neutralizing. Encryption neutralized.
And there is a bit of a delay, so you guys are gonna have to try to time that correctly. I really wish I could have it to like 30 seconds.
Jumbo size.
You know what, since we don't have a whole ton of time, let's just go right to the chaos. No limits. And yeah. Alright, go ahead and make it absolutely garbage. There you go.
Override token.
It's cheaper and there's no limit now. Ooh, that'll be good. I just ask that we wait until the SOSIGs are at least on screen, so it's not while I'm running in the middle of the hallway. Is H3 not the center? Oh, hold on. I gotta change one other thing. Instruct bot needs the price updated. Always forget. That's such a weird thing that you have to change for that. Okay, now I should have a whole bunch pop up. There we go. I might have a few pop in a row. There we go. Now we're working. Sorry about that. Oh, actually load. It's too much fun. Oh, we get another Peggle gun. Yeah, yesterday we found out that the Glock sounds like Peggle whenever you throw slow motion on it. You guys are getting it. You're good. Anything else fun? 50 cal deagle.
Oh, what that is. What's that?
When you get the super hot dogs. Yeah, it's a little bit tough to time it right. Just because of the delay. But hopefully it's still satisfying because I wanted to try to make some stuff that made it fun for you guys to redeem. I feel like I've been lacking in that department lately. Why do you have to do a flip before he died? What was that all about? I looked and I apologize. The spam with it being actually redeemed, I can't do anything about those messages. So I apologize. That's the one thing I dislike is when I have it low, it's tough to keep up with chat. So I'm sorry. Maybe having a more subtle fade. What do you mean? Having it take longer to come back up? Right now, I know one thing in the math I could change to make it be a little bit more of a gradient. I made it more of a delayed slow back or slow down right now. I was waiting. Nobody helped me.
Hardened encryption detected. Neutralizing.
That was satisfying. What crap was that satisfying? Thanks for helping me cheat. I'll get that front post up. Can't see it. I need something else. Trying to go through it. It's stacking on top of each other. There we go. That's the wrong guy. Curious that the music doesn't slow down, but it's good that it doesn't. So, the way that's actually working is that the slow-mo happens for the audio when that audio is triggered. So, whatever the time scale is at that moment, the audio will replicate that. So the fact that the take and hold music is constantly playing means it's basically not affected by this. So this is also going to be the 6-hour hold. Oh, there's one more. I thought that we were already through them. I thought that we were already through them. Overcorrected. You guys let me hit this hardened. I literally can't. Are you kidding me? I actually can't hit this. Oh, I can't even move. It's alright, I got all the time. Making it far more expensive, but having it last longer. So yeah, this is... most definitely not what it's actually going to be whenever I get it in as a finalized thing. I have to tune the length, the cost, the how many times a per person can redeem it, how often I want it to happen, things like that. This is just goofing around to see how it's working.
Wonderful.
And it's working wonderfully, obviously. Daisun, thank you for the follow. There's, again, some other ideas I've had since yesterday, too, with people cooperating to keep the time down, but it not being so aggressive like this. I think you guys are actually killing me right now. This is just a constant nothing. We must have more people in here today because it was not this aggressive last time. I'm just curious how many times it gets, like, written over. But yeah, since the announcer is being called while it's slow, that music is slow at that point. And that's also why you can hear the gun scaling up, because it's calling the time scale to reference the pitch, or to set the pitch. So. Right, Shreddy, what's up? It's only 2 people. Oh, they're just using all their points. That's what you get. Now I get to make the interesting community awards and nobody will have anything. This is actually just a big scheme. Did I even put that deagle away? I did. Hey, later, Jess. Thanks for stopping by. Me pretending I can hit swarms with a deagle when I couldn't even do. The darn hardens. Oh, come on, get up there. Where's the last one? Other than above me. So yeah, this is the stuff that I'm working on to bring some cool stuff into Taken Hold that you guys can redeem. Alright. I think we've spammed enough. I'll keep the cost down, but...
Data extracted. 4 override tokens found.
I don't know how many are queued up.
Advance to next system node and take it.
Better hands too, yeah. Anyway, you can make a receiver mod and people pay for jams or misfires.
Wonderful.
There is probably a way to bring the MeDeceiver mod and hook into that in some way. I am not in any way knowledgeable enough to do that. But those are the kinds of things I'm looking for. Like, I want to have a button where the mag drops out, or like a redeem. So whenever we're playing a certain way, I can, like, yeah, you can redeem points and screw with me. You can have where it flicks to safety, the mag drops out, something. Thank you for the follow, Rev Hang. Didn't know my 2018 WRX actually had a Twitch account. I hated the Rev Hang on that thing. SVT, right? SVT 40. Acme malfunctions. He was out this morning. He didn't eat. I don't know why he's whining so much.
You got it, dog.
It's all good.
Wonderful.
It's so satisfying. Like, having it where it's not constant and it being triggered at just the right time is super, super fun. Really, really like it. Thank you for the follow. CMD Kitten, Command Kitten. Did I just get that for a 2-point pistol? We were playing Ricky Random, so all the rolls show as 2-point pistols, but they can be anything in the game. I am constantly just getting this seed.
I see a bright
Must be something with my mods, it's breaking something. Take that. Is it possible to make redemptions a varying amount? Give a cooldown, but let people donate thousands of points for increased duration and slowdown. So with the way InstructBot works, as far as my understanding is, not quite. It wants a specific amount. The other slow-mo, actually time freeze that we were working on, was going to happen for a specific amount of time, but I might have some more options if I'm able to hook the Streamlabs stuff, the Mosins in instead of the 762. So we're still finding out exactly what is and isn't possible. I'm sure there's going to be all kinds of limitations, but if I even get a third of the dumb ideas that I have for this working, I will be happy. Cool. Later, comrade. Thank you for stopping by. I don't know. This bayonet doesn't seem to be stabbing right. It seems to be sheening off to the side. I have it set where subs will also trigger the slow-mo, which I like in general. I think that's a cool way to celebrate that. Thank you so much, though, JH and a bunch of 9/8s for the Prime sub. Welcome. A lot of the Sosics seem to be distracted today.
jinkies.
Hardened encryption detected. Neutralized.
Get in there.
Encryption neutralized.
That's right, I don't even have to aim that well with him.
Advancing to next system layer.
Oh, goodness. I try to at least fire every time it gets redeemed, because I know it's tough to time it right. But that's half the fun. Because when you do get it, it's a good one. But yeah, I've been trying to make an effort to make some changes to stream to bring it up to be a little bit more interesting. I know we've been doing the same thing for about 2 years now. So, appreciate you guys hanging with me and trying it out, being patient with the goofiness.
Swarm encryption. Encryption neutralized. Advancing to next system layer.
It's so freaking satisfying. He'll go in, won't he? I thought this was one of the ones that would go through. Got him. What's up, Chonka?
What's that?
Don't want him. Oh. I just casually stabbed him. Yeah, I know on mobile it'll be especially tough.
What's that? Come on. Here, come on.
Just because there's even more of a delay. Hey, what's up? Alusuka? Am I saying that right? What's up, Naza? Crap, I forgot to put Tritty's announcer on. That's cursed.
Hull successful. Data extracted. 5 override tokens found. Advance to next system node and take it.
Stabbing, lifting a Sosig is so satisfying, isn't it though? Just the whole melee improvements mixed with them. Yeah, I think this one's kind of goofy. Hit his gun.
Only a flesh wound. Yay.
Override token found.
It always seems that people redeem right before or right after there's actually a fight that happens. I don't know if I want the drum mags. Oh no, the cursed 1911. Yeah, they must break something. I think the time breaks something. Because we had this happen last night too, where I can't roll anymore. We do have a roll-away station. Go away. Kind of don't want to get rid of him, but
Override token found. Override
Nah.
token found.
none of those.
Override token found.
Did we throw that 1911 away?
Override
We did
token
not.
found.
We'll keep the stamped.
Override token found.
That we will keep. Did we not even get any
Override
rockets for
token
that?
found.
Stendo mags. For the stamped. What a gross gun. What an actually gross gun. Yeah, that one's broken.
Getting the meat sweats.
Maybe tomorrow after I do the run then, we'll check out that announcer mod. I definitely want to give it a shot. I know you spent bucks on it. I just keep forgetting. Too many mods to keep up with. Including my own. Alright, what else we gonna get? Anything good?
What's that?
Come on. Cali mags, wonderful. All these tokens trying to hide from me today. Ooh, yes, I will take that. That is, and that's the TAC version too. All right. Big boy mags for him. That's a bit of a cursed one, actually. Group coming up. Nice. What's up, Golden? Welcome back.
I should really get the. Take it. Let me get. Chuck it aside.
I'm waiting. The audio work just translates so well.
Position. Analyzing system.
What's up, Killer Jack?
Over there.
You died because you forgot to reload the stamp 1911 because there's no last round hold open on it.
I'm gonna take my 15 minutes now.
Recursive
Oh no.
detected.
Oh, you jerk.
Encryption neutralized. Advancing to next system layer.
Yeah, that's one of several hundred things wrong with the stamped 1911.
Going on over here.
A terrible gun.
Aim higher next time.
I love it. I love it. I love it. I'll try to get a more interesting angle next time. Nope. Ah. Oh well. Oh well. Ah. All right, I am actually going to call it right about there, guys. I'm gonna get everything ready so that we are good to go down to the dealership in a little bit here. Thank you so much for hanging out. As always, this was the cause. Shotgun brother-esque of the G11 HK gun, HK space shotgun with belted 12 gauge. 12? 18 point something. Thank you for the follow, Professor Gamer 2. Yeah, belted 12. So, yeah, I will be around tomorrow, normal time. Again, sorry that I'm getting out a little bit early today. The run is tomorrow at noon, and we'll be streaming afterwards. We'll probably try out some modded characters and maps after that, and we'll have this stuff active for you guys to mess around with. So, yeah, hopefully the Subaru all goes well. Thank you, Aurora Cashflow, right at the end for the 8 months. Welcome back. Sorry you're catching me. Just logging off for the day. We'll see you guys around tomorrow. Yeah, well, I'm going to put something. If we get a good one up, I want to put it up on YouTube, but I don't know which one. So, take it easy. Peace. Oh, wow, it was first to worst up and running still? Are they getting ready for the next? Bother to look. Up hedge. Nope, doesn't look like it. Alright. I'm out of here. Take it easy.